Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and guess what? Third Saturday in a row of rain. So this is super sucky for the start of yard sale season. I am not impressed at all. Next weekend, I am out of town for a wedding. So, I mean, I would say I'm not going to go thrifting, but I probably will find some time to thrift before the wedding. Anyway, I do have an estate sale on the agenda. It's the second of 3 days at this estate sale, and it is not run by an estate sale company. It's just by kids. They're cleaning out their parents' inventory for them because they were collectors, aka hoarders, but they look like they have really good collections. The only thing I don't know is how many of the people that come by and swoop up collections have gone to this estate sale yesterday. I am going to do a drive-by for a few of the yard sales that I had on my agenda. There was one subdivision-wide yard sale that said rain or shine, but I tried that last week, and it's like 2 or 3 of them that end up toughening it out and sticking it out through the whole time, and I'm not just going to schlep all the way across town because it's about a 40-minute drive from here, only to make myself late to the collector's estate sale. So at least that was my logic. We'll see. I will drive by a few of them that are in my neighborhood that had hung up signs and see if they're out there and if there's anything worth picking up. But otherwise, I'm just gonna kill time until it's time for the estate sale.
Things in boxes you can still look at. We were just trying to wait for the rain. So
I totally understand.
open yet, but yeah, we're trying to get it all back open and out.
I gotcha. These are so cute.
Yeah, it's nice.
This is right.
They always text you when you go into a sale.
I
Wait, I don't have it open, nobody texts it in.
know.
Been there so long when they're not 20, 30 years.
Right.
I mean,
Yeah, exactly.
How are you asking for the rings?
Okay, let's see what you got.
There were like 2 or 3 more.
I'm sure I'm gonna let these on those. That works.
That'd be great.
That's when you clean.
Remember which ones I want?
I'm trying to be nice, but not too overly flashy, because it is gonna be for when I call myself very thorough. It's like a flex and watch.
No. But this is nice.
Let's see.
That's a nice one.
These for each.
I wish I wanted that one.
You got a good picture? Oh, lovely.
Oh, that's just one.
Oh.
Keep trying to go.
No, you're right. I was like, you have to go through that?
My
No,
wife,
that's not
my
it.
wife has an addiction. I've got
That red's pretty cool.
So then we I got that. So I got one.
They're $10 for $1. Oh, okay.
Oh, 10, that's a good deal.
Yes, do you mind if I go through?
Were they really? Pardon me?
Do you mind if I go through at the same time?
Sure.
I don't know what the.
Well, it's whatever beholds it.
Nothing.
Okay.
Well, you're gonna wear it, like, I'm just glad that somebody's gonna wear them.
I thought you ought to get the one underneath.
How did he come up with something? Did he wear them a lot?
Oh, yeah. all the
And
time.
they watch
Yeah, but I was gonna look at it, so.
Victor.
You don't mind if I look
Victor
at it?
alone, yeah, exactly.
How much are the miniature bears?
Oh, $2.
It don't fit.
$2 each? Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks.
No, she was looking at that.
Oh, no, that's fine.
Oh, wow.
See what they get.
Did you pick out those?
Okay.
Yes.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17.
Yes, and they had, they were 10 and 20, so I didn't think that one was 20 and the rest of them. And I think they were just using them. Oh, yeah, the show.
I got, so,
You're interested in that, yes.
taken and then
Excuse me, would you do a bundle like 30 for the whole bin?
shouldn't have bought.
Let me ask, well, because I'm not, yeah.
Okay, I'll ask her.
And I know you, yeah. Don't I know you?
Would you do like 30 for the whole bin?
Somewhere on the end.
Oh, okay.
30 for the whole bin. I mean, like 45?
How about 40?
Right on.
Thank you. I had this when I was a kid. Oh my goodness. Oh, look how cute.
It was like they come out with full sets, you know, and it would be a mix of like sometimes it would be Disney characters, you know, like a set of Disney characters, or it'd be a set of like they have an artist come in and they would have the artist come up with their own designs for the characters. And on the bottom, if you look, you can see the artist's signature, their name, for who like designed each one, and it's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool little collection that they did.
The what?
Hey guys, welcome back to the haul. So this was a really good sale. Finally, after 3 weeks of waiting and waiting for a decent sale. This was definitely a collector sale. From what I understand, they had a ton of stuff. and that they had gotten rid of a lot of it yesterday, and so they weren't at the 50% mark yet because tomorrow they're running the sale again, but they were still wheeling and dealing, and I think I did really well. I know I did really well. So I paid only $90 for everything top to bottom. Now, they had a ton of Hot Wheels cars. So I think I got like 18, not to resell, but because the kiddos that come to me in my classroom love Hot Wheels. And so if ever I can find them for like only $1, I pick them up. Now there are a few that do resell. So let me grab, oh dang it. Like I will probably let these all up together. These will probably sell for about $20, which is about what I paid for all of the cars. And then there's a couple of like random ones that'll go for about $10 each. But I still have all of these to go for my boys in my classroom. So they will be super, super stoked about that, even though school is about to end. It was funny because I was showing one of them a picture that the guy had posted on the estate sale website. I'm like, look at all these Hot Wheels cars. He's like, Mrs. Keelan, please go and buy all of them. I'm like, not all of them, but we did buy enough, so that will keep them happy. Okay, this is a Kurt Adler, like, nutcracker on a rocking horse, and it was only $2. So I definitely had to take a chance on this. I do not see any solds for it. Like, he's still brand new on the cardboard. But I like my chances. I mean, he's Kurt Adler, and he's a nutcracker. How bad could he be? Now, I've seen some of these that are listed for $70, but those people are crazy. He's not going to go for $70, but he might go for between $20 and $30. And again, he was only $2. Now, she had a ton of, like, collectible toys, but they were super duper cheap. So these Flashy dolls were only 25 cents each. No, I think they were 50 cents each. So that's a no-brainer. Now, if you find the Flatsy vintage ones, I think they're from the 60s or the 70s, those can go really, really well. These are not. These are from like 2008, I think. I know I saw a year on here somewhere. Yeah, 2008. But still, I found solds for these for like $25 each. So I thought that was not bad. I thought these were cute and sealed and in the package. They don't really resell very well, so that's probably going to my prize box. And then look at this. New in the box Polly Pocket. I can't remember what she resells for, maybe $10 or $15. I picked up this new in the package 18-inch quilt blocks, and these resell, I'm forgetting now what I saw the resale price going as, probably like $15, maybe even a little higher. I knew it was worth my while picking them up, and I love to sell these things. Okay, the only reason I grabbed this is because it was Starbucks, and it has not a chip in sight on it. I had no idea what it was, so I kept looking for handleless mugs, but this is, what did they call it? A dimpled cup for espresso. So these can sell halfway decent. I'll probably sell this for between $12 and $15, and this was 50 cents. I was watching the Homeschooling Picker the other day. She said Raggedy Ann and Andy are hot, so I saw these little vintage Applause. I think they're meant to be Christmas ornaments, but honestly, I'm not sure. And these will probably only go for about $10, maybe $12, but they were 50 cents a piece. I hardly ever buy Beanie Babies, but when I find them that are a little bit different, I take the time to run the comps. This is a perfect example. This guy resells for between $20 and $25, and I only paid 50 cents for him. I got two of these. These just don't do much, but I thought they were Polly Pocket, because don't they look like Polly Pocket? I mean, they definitely have that vibe, and they're by Mattel, but nowhere on here could I find the words Polly Pocket, so looks like she ain't a Polly Pocket. I still think she's gonna sell for like maybe $5 each, and I have a second one buried in here somewhere. And then I grabbed this just because it was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This looks like it's going to resell for about $10. Oh, this was an interesting... Oh, here's the other Cinderella. There she is. This was an interesting pickup. So I got 4 of these. And I just picked them up because they are made in Italy. And then when I took them out, I'm like, oh my gosh, these are the cutest little things. And they are by Le Amici, and they are made in Italy. And I was finding solds for like $39 for some of them. Some of them were less than that, but the cheapest one that I saw was pre-owned, and it sold for like $15 or $19. And the ones that are new and in the package were going closer to the $30 mark. So she charged me 50 cents a piece, or she might have done $1 a piece for these. All right, these are just a shit ton of these little tinykins. No, itty bitties. I've sold these a bunch of times, particularly the Disney ones. These move for me. And some of them move really well. Like this Glinda, I've got 2 of, and she'll sell fine on her own. Then I've got a bunch of princesses, like all these princesses, and I'm just gonna let them all up together, and they'll do okay. I picked up the Cowardly Lion, and I didn't realize until I got him home that he has no tag, and that the one tag he does have attached, his tush tag, is shriveled, or shredded, I should say. But he doesn't do anything. He's going in my prize box. Snow White, Daisy Duck. I mean, there's just a ton of them. Ariel doesn't have her tags. Boo. She'll probably still sell. Then I found a bunch of Bambi ones and one Iron Man. He got in there by accident because I don't do Marvel. And then I got 2 Dories. Well, a Dory and Nemo. So I thought, they're all themed. They'll probably make $25 or $30, maybe a little bit more. I'm being a little bit conservative. I think they'll probably do better than that. But my best find of the day was this bin. So I'm going to tilt the camera so you can see. This, oh Jesus. This bin of all of these bears. Okay, so the seller said, first of all, the seller was family. And it was a pair of siblings. And so they were just cleaning out their parents' collections. And they were collectors. They collected a lot of things. And so I would say a hoarder sale because they had so much, but it really wasn't like, you know how the hoarder sales are like, they're just piled and random order. It wasn't like that. This was very organized and the things were very well kept. So much more collectors than hoarders. And anyway, she was wanting $2 a bear. And I just looked at it, went through a few of them. I don't know anything about these miniature bears, but they were so cute. I don't know. They just really spoke to me because I thought they were adorable. And then I looked up a few, and when you lot these little World of Miniature Bears up together, they can do really well. So I figured, you know what? I'm just going to make her an offer. I offered her 30. She came back at 45. We settled on 40. I hit the jackpot. These bears are going to make so much more than $40. These Deb Canham ones are the best. So I have a bunch. This is the only rabbit I have. But look at those features. Look at how cute. Oh my God. They're so adorable. These do really, really well. I have some that are mice, and then the others are bears. So here's a bear. Oh, this one's a pin. This is the only pin one that I have. And they all have their little COAs, I guess. And they're, oh my gosh, they're just so cute. Look at this. These are the mice. But the level of detail and his little curled tail, oh my gosh. They are so adorable. So those are the Deb Canham ones. Look at this guy. How precious. I mean, if I was going to collect something, it would be this. Not really, because I have no room for collections. Every single space is taken up by eBay crap. So those are the Deb Cannon ones, and then there are a ton of these, the World of Miniature Bears. And so I can't remember what they go for. I know this one I'm going to sell individually. A lot of them will go fine on their own individually. This guy is Bojangles, I think. Yeah, Bojangles. He'll go individually. There's another little one that had like these amazing sold comps. I couldn't get over. I can't find it right now. And this one I just loved. Look at her with all her frills and her little fairy wings on a unicorn. I could not find comps for this one. This is called Alyssa and Starlight, and I couldn't find any comps for her. But you know, maybe that just means that there's not a lot of them out here. I don't know. This one won the Golden Teddy Award and some other award. Tycho Award, or I don't know, something like that. So this one will go individually. And then, oops, I just dumped one out of his case. Oh, this one I thought was so cute. In the bathtub. I mean, these things are just freaking adorable. I can't find the one that was going to go really, really high. I think she goes for like $50. One of them resells for $50 consistently, not just like a one-off. And then there are a bunch of these Boyd's Bears. Now, I am not a fan of Boyd's Bears. Whoops. I just don't find that they move really quickly for me. But even these were so stinking cute, and every single one of them had the tags on. So for $40 for all of this stuff, that was absolutely, absolutely worth it. Now I just have to get listing because that's a lot of listing. Now, the good news is that there's a bunch of them that I can totally put up together in a lot. And I'm definitely going to do that. So like the ones that I don't find really good comps on or find comps at all, I'm going to lot them up together and just sell them that way. And I feel like I was seeing lots of 14 going for around $100, I think that's what I saw. So, like I said, I am not going to have a problem making my money back. Super excited to start listing all of these things. And I will definitely keep you posted on how they move on out. All right, guys, that's everything. As always, if you like this kind of content, hit the subscribe button down below, and I will catch you next week. Bye, guys.